What's going on, guys? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to another Lo-Fi stream. We are mixing it up finally after like what, a month, 2 months, pretty much the whole freaking summer of us just playing Dota. We're done with Dota. I uninstalled Dota. It's gonna be a long time until that game makes its way back into my life. Fuck that game. So we're playing something new. Me and Derek, we actually started playing this game this past week. It's been out for a while. I don't know exactly when this game came out. I know I almost bought this game on like PS4 like last summer. It was on the summer sale. So this game has been out for a minute. But it always looked really interesting, and then when I saw it on the summer sale for Steam, I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it. So I did. Derek already had it, so we've been playing a little bit this week. We suck at it, but it's honestly a lot of fun. I'm fingers crossed, hopefully Mason hops in this stream at some point today, because we're trying to get him in as a third when we're playing this, because it's fun, but like it would be a lot more fun with 3 actual people, you know. Instead we're doing like Derek plays 2 and I play 1. It's just kind of like, it's fine, you know, but it's always cool having a bigger group. So give me one moment here. I just want to make sure all this shit's set up correctly. Make sure you can hear me. Yeah, you can hear me. Yeah, great. Everyone loves hearing my voice. Great. All right, so there are a whole bunch of freaking adventures in here. We've only played For the King, which I think is the like original version. I don't know if these other ones are like add-ons or what. Oh shit, so we've been playing on Journeyman? Oh yeah, so we've been playing on Journeyman, and like we have been doing okay, but goddamn Master, dude, I can't even imagine playing this shit on Master. It's bad enough on Journeyman. We're gonna start on Apprentice, because I suck at this game and I actually wanna kind of get somewhere. We'll make this solo adventure. House rules, I don't think that matters. Or do we say fuck it and just do Journeyman, dude? Journeyman is fucking tough. Fuck it. We'll do Journeyman. That's what we've been doing anyways. And For the King. Sounds great. Alright, so we got 3 little homies here. So the cool thing, so there's this shit in this game called lore, right? Which is like, it's almost like in-game currency. Like, I don't think there's a way to buy it. Like, you can't just like, oh, I bought all this lore and unlocked all this shit. Like, you have to play the game to unlock lore, which then you can use to unlock like different cosmetics, unlock different classes, unlock different unique items that can like appear in the game as drops or rewards or whatever. So there's a lot of like cool shit, and honestly that's a super dope mechanic, because unlike most other games nowadays, like it actually gives you a reason to play the game, you know. Like there's a reason for me to hop on here and play this solo, because I can unlock shit that I can then use to play with my friends. I can unlock better classes that are going to be more useful. Like starting out, it's like blacksmith, hunter, and like scholar. Okay, I guess I didn't unlock the herbalist. I think Derek unlocked the herbalist. I unlocked the trapper and the minster, or the astronomer, I think. So hold up, there's gotta be, wait, did I want it back? I didn't want it back. That's fine. This audio's mad loud. Crank that bitch down a little bit. All right, so while we're here, actually, let's look at the lore store. So see, so here's like, I got 4 lore, great. And everything in here, it counts like a certain amount. Like this is like 6 lore. So if I had 6 lore and I wanted to unlock this disease healer, which is a point of interest, or it'll appear as something on the map, like it'll pop up on a turn, and you can go there, and then it'll show you what it does. Okay, disease healers can be found where disease resides, and will remove disease for a fee. You know, and see, and then at the bottom, like, unlocking these locations in Farrell will provide new options while adventuring. Each location provides something unique to aid in your quest. You know, so you got different shit. Gambling den, okay? You can either make a lot of gold or you can lose all your gold. Kraken ward, something, you know, igniting one of these will keep the Kraken away from the area. So, like, that's something that I guess appears as an ocean tile, and if you light that, it'll keep the Kraken from spawning and fucking your day up. So there's a lot of shit. And this game is, like, it's tough. I'm interested to see how this goes solo. You know what? Let's unlock the night market. That sounds fun. Sick. See, so then there's other shit. There's other classes. I don't know. These are just like locked, you know. But I unlocked the trapper and the astronomer. I can still need to unlock the busker, the herbalist, the woodcutter. You know, I can unlock these different items that will appear. Add these items to Farrell, and they can appear as quest rewards, shop items, or loot drops. You know, all kinds of different things. Different weapons, different armor, different amulets and shit. Here, like mini encounters, like special people that can pop up and interact with you. Down here's some like cosmetic shit. So yeah, so let us try this again. For the king, journeyman, solo, create this shit. All right, so I gotta figure out who I want. Well, what lineup I want for this. So I feel like you need a blacksmith. This is like a tanky hero, so you're able to just kind of like pull up some of this class info, you know. So you can see like up here everything's broken down by stats. So like, you know, like the blacksmith he's a strength character, right? So he has really high strength, really shit intelligence, like myself, and then, you know, okay speed, and kind of sucks, pretty slow, but he's got talent. So he's like got athletic skills, so he can pass different checks. So like, I have never personally played Dungeons and Dragons, but I understand like the concept and like roughly how it functions, you know, with like, you know, you have to roll to pass like skill checks and shit like that. And that's basically like everything you do, whether it's moving, whether it's attacking, will kind of, it like rolls dice, like not actual dice, but it, you know, the computer rolls a dice and it generates a number based on a percentage. And if you get like 3 checks, then you have like a perfect hit. If you only get 2, then maybe you'll miss your hit, or like you'll miss a turn, or like some shit like that. So we'll see that in a sec. But each of these skills that these classes have make it easier and harder to pass certain checks. So blacksmith is really good at passing strength checks, vitality checks, talent checks, you know, whereas then the scholar is really good at passing you know, I forget what this is, like basically I think it's just intelligence checks. The hunter is good at passing awareness checks and speed checks, like, so you got like various different abilities. So we're gonna start with a blacksmith for sure. Right now I don't really have like a ton of different options cosmetically. I didn't unlock this cultist robe, which is kind of cool, but I'm gonna use that on like the middle person, just to kind of like keep everything centered. This will be like my person, these will be like supportive people. So let's see, you want a helmet? All right, we got a basic helmet, we got some normal clothes, we got this big ass backpack. No, how about a normal backpack? She's gonna be our pink tank. Let's give her pink tank with green hair, sure. All right, so the second class, the hunter's pretty decent. I feel like a decent lineup, and I mean, obviously, like, you have the option you can pick. Like, I'm pretty sure I could do like all blacksmiths, but right, like I could have a party that is all tanks, you know, so it'd be like harder to kill me. I would do a lot of damage, but I wouldn't be able to pass shit. I would never be able to pass an intelligence check. I'd never be able to pass an awareness check. And like, there are different things that like occur on the map that like different checks, different random events, different random locations that pop up that you want to be able to engage with. And like, if we were only using strength characters, like not just the blacksmith, but just strength characters, we wouldn't be able to pass any of those. So we'd have an extremely small percentage, you you know, a very small chance of actually passing them. So it could work. I mean, hell, people do, you know, I think like old like Final Fantasy, like Final Fantasy 1, you see people just do like 4 black mages. It's like, yeah, you have no healing spells, but you can potentially do a fuck ton of damage. You know, so it's there are trade-offs to playing like that, but I'm gonna go for a more balanced. So the hunter's cool, but I also have the trapper. Let's put these side by side. Can I do that? See how these line up. So hunter's got a little more strength, vitality, and intelligence. Shit. And better awareness, but less talent, which doesn't matter, and more speed. So let's see here. So I mean, then you gotta weigh off like the perks too. So the trapper has a very high chance of passing ambush checks, so like being able to ambush a mob, and for disarming traps, which can do a fuck ton of damage to your party in a dungeon and sucks. And there's a passive to counter attack, although I don't think I ever countered attack with mine. Now that I think about it, I don't think that like ever happened to me. So here we got elite sneak, elite trap evasion, energy boost, called shot. I don't know, I kind of like the trapper. We're gonna stick with the trapper. I think the trapper's fun. And then let's pick a support class. So the astronomers is like a spell, you know, it's kind of like a wizard, has really high intelligence. Has this passive skill called Black Hole, which literally you can hit a mob and they just like, there's a small chance that they'll just disappear from battle. Like pretty much it's an instant death chance, which is incredibly useful at times, but they're also very weak. I'm interested by the minstrel. I feel like the minstrel could be decent. So what if, you know what, fuck it. What if we did the hunter and a minstrel? I don't think there's really any bonus to having ranged, but I feel like all the weapons, it's just kind of like the same. All right, but let's mix this up. So let's give him a pelt. Sure, he gets a hat. Normal clothes. Let's change his color. Let's make it not that color. Emo hunter. All right, and then this minstrel. Give him the big ass merchant backpack that I bought. I didn't realize how fucking big that would be. I kind of like red. Red's cool. Hair, she gets... Her tank has green hair. She gets blue hair. Ninja hair. Wow, so cool. Okay, now we need to name them. What should we name them? Just name her G. I don't know. I like to give like stupid like fantasy name like sounding names, but Grungir, that's her name. Grugnir, sure. All right. Sounds great. Let's get into it. So this is basically the background, right? The world is on the brink of chaos. Good King Bronner has been slain. The once peaceful kingdom of Farul is being corrupted by wild chaos energy. and ravaged by monsters and bandits. The grieving Queen Rosamond has called for Farul's ordinary citizens to search the land for the king's murderer and the source of the chaos energy. The tale now begins in the Guardian Forest, where there have been rumors of suspicious activity and sinister strangers in the woods. 3 would-be heroes meet in Arten to begin their quest. Arten. So this is like the same. Like all of these like towns and shit are exactly the same. You always start in this forest in this game mode. So like this is for the king, the game mode. And so it's basically the same. Now the map is procedurally generated, so everything is different every single time. But you know, it's always this town. You go to like the one place with like the red trees. Fire Elm is always the fucking town there. The place in the desert is like, you know, it's like all the same, but the layout's different and the events are different and all that kind of stuff is different. All right, so here's Queen Rosamond, Queen of Farul. First, the wizard Vexor vanishes. Then my own husband was slain in his palace. You may be the last hope of Farul. Sure. Seek out Hildebrand in Woodsmoke. You will be told how best to aid our efforts. Your quest has begun. Strive against this chaos, lest our realm be consumed by it. So we gotta go over here to this town, through the fucking clouds. We can't see shit. It's not mega far away, but here's where we start. All right, so at the beginning of every turn, you roll. So I rolled a 5. That's a really good turn. Now this, you know, benefits from having higher speed. I think everyone has a base of 5. And there's different shit you can get that can increase your speed, like your movement speed. So then you can have like 6. Like the one I had like 7 at the beginning of the one. All right, turn start. Movement points determine how far you can travel and are gained by testing your quickness strat. The amount of slots tested depends on terrain, weather, and buffs. Sure. Okay, so we don't need to go to the pier. What is this? A night market. We really only need to go there during the nighttime. So let's just move 1. Okay, so here. So I'm gonna fight this Beastman Warrior. Right? It's level 0. You can see at the top. We are all level 0. We're all kind of weak. All kind of have the same amount of health, which is decent. But then you see like all of our stats are different. So like the blacksmith has more armor, starts off with 2 armor, but has 0 magic resistance, has very low evasion chance, but also has high damage. You know, the hunter has less damage, but really high evasion, almost, well, no magic resistance, a little bit more armor than the bard does. The bard has low damage, decent evasion, a little bit of magic resistance, and then 0 armor. You know, so that will determine various things in the fight. Okay. Combat radius. Friends or foes on highlighted hexes will join in combat. Ambush an enemy to isolate them in combat and gain initiative or sneak past them to avoid combat. So there's a chance, right? So whenever you engage with an enemy, there's a chance that, you know, you can just fight them straight up, which, you know, you enter the fight. It's basic. You can ambush them, and then you see the slot outcome on the side. So if I hit all 3 of these checks, then I have, you know, then I'll get success. But if I only hit 2, 1, or 0, then it's a failure, and then I don't ambush them. Now, if I succeed in this roll, the whole party will only fight this one guy. He won't call in this ally over here. Which, now that I think about, I don't think I ever noticed this when Derek and I were playing, but I guess it's determined what enemy mobs are in there based on the same hex diagram. I always just assumed it was like this hex only had to do with like where our allies could be brought in, but I think it applies to the enemy. So like if there were enemies, I think there can only be 3 at a time. But if there's like another enemy like over here, we would have to fight all 3 enemies. So that kind of adds a layer of strategy to like when you choose to engage with enemies or not. Okay, so here, like this ambush, this is an awareness check. So really, the hunter has a much higher chance. He'll have, you know, a 30% success rate to get 3 rolls. I only have 14%, so I can try it, but you know, it's not going to do anything. Now sneaking, I have a little bit more success, but all that does is I'll pass this tile. I have a 31% chance to just pass this tile, but I also have, you know, the combined chance of failure between getting 1 and 0 where I won't be able to pass him and we'll have to fight him. And then, of course, you can always just retreat, which is, I think it uses up a move. Like, I would only have 4 moves left instead of 5 because I wasted one going here. But I'm not too sure. So anyways, let's try to ambush him. Fuck it. Look at that. Nailed it on the first time. So now we got 3 homies here. Get ready to beat the shit out of this one guy, right? So action slots. Each action slot tests one of your 7 main stats. The higher your stat, the better chance of success. Understood. Okay, so here I can do 4 things. I can either... Well, it's kind of a weird angle, but you can see it. So I'm playing as blacksmith right now. I can either leave, which I only have a 56% chance to leave. I have a 31% chance to hit both of these and automatically leave. But I only have a 56% chance to roll successfully on either one of those. You know, I have a higher chance to taunt. If I taunt, that means he'll only attack me for the battle. Which, actually, let's go ahead and do that. Nice. Nailed it. So now he is only going to engage with me. If you look up here at the top, here's a timeline of who gets to move. Based on the speed of your characters, I believe. So, with the exception being that here, you know, I have a lower speed than the hunter, but I engaged the fight with this character. So that's why Grugnir went first and Fellow's going second, even though Fellow has higher speed. So let's see what he can do. Same thing. So he has, you know, a special ability. I have a 68% chance to roll successfully on either one of these, which isn't bad. That's 2/3 success on either one to do the same amount of damage, with the exception that this will pierce armor. So it'll ignore this 2 up here, which this 2 armor is blocking, you know, 2 points of damage. So let's actually, I'm gonna right click. If you right click, you see I used up one of these down here, focus points, and so now it guarantees success on that action. So now I have a higher percent chance because I'm only rolling between 2 options. So let's see if I can get it. See, so I fucked it up and it only did 2 damage to the guy. Now if that had been successful, like if that had been a perfect shot, I probably would have done 4 damage, the 6 minus the 2 armor, but because I missed one of the slots, I only did 2 damage. So it kind of sucks. Here he just bashed me and fucking stunned me. Yeah, stunned me. So now she'll miss her next turn. She gets pushed back to this turn, which is stupid. What does this do? So I've never played the bard. Let's see. So alto, ignore resistance, does magic damage. Dazzle has a chance to daze. See, so now he's dazed. So now you see he moved back in the timelines, in the combat timeline. So now, you know, my blacksmith moved back, this idiot moved back, and I'm gonna try and get a perfect shot on this guy again. But my hunter sucks, so we missed that. Let's just try to straight up attack him. Hit him with some music. Alright, so then, how does this work? So this is different. I've only ever played with like one character. Imagine supporting the monarch, bruh. It's true. Fuck him. Bro, so like I'm not used to this. So I guess here I get to choose who wants to get the bulk of it. Like I could give all my coins to Fellow. He claimed all the coins, okay? What is this? Weapon details. Weapon cards show which attack stat, or which stat and how many times it will be tested when attacking. Okay, try to match weapons with your character's strongest stats and increased effectiveness in battle. Right. So this makeshift mace, this would be really good for Grugnir because she has high strength. You know, she is the, you know, the tanky character. You see here, you know, every time she goes to attack, she has to pass 4 strength checks, which is the same as a blacksmith's hammer. So this is basically a direct upgrade to what I'm doing, with the exception of, I think Shockwave can do AoE damage, and this, actually this sucks. So see, and then you got to look at other things here. So this means it's 2-handed. So like right now I'm using this hammer, but I'm also using a shield, which gives me additional armor and gives me like the taunt ability. So if I use this, not only will I lose the taunt ability and lose that extra armor from the shield, but then, you know, I'll only have this weapon, so I'll gain 2 damage, but I'll lose armor and I'll lose the ability to taunt. And if there's a critical fail, which I'm pretty sure is if you rolled, like if I failed every single check, this weapon's gonna break, which means it's just broken. I don't have it anymore. But we're gonna give it to her. We'll hold that. Maybe we'll use it another time. Maybe we'll just hold on to it to sell it. And I still have 3 turns. So let's go try and fight this guy. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so now I'll have to fight him alone. Let's see if I can ambush him. Failed. All right, so now he's gonna get the first 2 turns, which sucks. He's gonna beat the shit out of me. Of course, he gets perfect rolls every time. It seems like enemies always get perfect rolls. All right, so let's see what we can do here. So I can do splash damage, which it's only him, so that's pointless. We're gonna increase the chance here. Nice. That did a decent amount of damage. That did a lot of damage to him, actually. And he just bled me, so that sucks. Right off the bat, I'm bleeding, which is trash. But I killed him, so I think that bleeding goes away. That bleeding will do a ton of damage. And now I'm actually kind of fucked up for like this early in the game. You know, I'm at half health, which sucks. So here's makeshift spear. So this would be good for my archer if I wanted him to use it. But you know, it has reduced accuracy. It'll break if I fail it, and it's two-handed. So, well, I mean the bow's two-handed too, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll collect that. And then we're gonna end this turn so she can heal up a little bit, gets 1 XP. Kind of unfortunate. Unfortunate series of events. Let's see, what do we have over here? What is this? Full focus. So I can restore her focus over there. Fucking Veil Imp garbage can. Sanctum of Purity, so poison immunity, curse immunity, disease immunity. Let's we're just gonna move him over there. I think I want to get that oh shit. So already we found a dungeon. Now this dungeon is level 1, so even though it's level 1, it's a whole level above us, which means those enemies are gonna do a lot of damage. We don't have any equipment. You know, I have like starting weapons, starting shield, and that's pretty much it. So we're not gonna worry about that. Why don't you just hang tight? All right, look at this fucking crow over here. So I want her to get this immunity tile. I'm gonna use a focus to gain one movement, so I can come over here. I just feel like it would be good for her to have these immunities, because she's gonna be like our I don't know if she's gonna have like a healing ability or not, but she's gonna be like our you know, our buff and debuff character, which we want her to die less often. She's also the squishiest person on the team, so we'll give her a little bit more immunity. So now that's gonna pop up here in this corner, and that's gonna remain there unless something along the way removes it, which we will get to that later. All right, so new turn. We are going to pop over here. Gonna give us full focus, so we only were missing 1, but we gained full focus, and we gained an additional 12 XP. And let's move over to the something unknown. All right, now here, so this is what I'm saying, like these random tiles that pop up. So this deep pool, right? So this is a vitality check, so it's actually good that I'm using, you know, the tank to do this, because she has a very high chance. Now I don't think though that I can use focus to pass this, but see, so now I have a 51% chance to gain an item, a 38% chance for nothing, a 10% chance to skip 1 turn, but I have a 1% chance to instantly die. Let's test our luck today. We got an item. Look at that. And that's great. Now we got some armor, some extra resistance. You're gonna see this 2 jump up to a 5 right there. And resistance, now we block a little bit of incoming magic damage as well. So that was a really good turn of events there. All right, let's see what Fellow's trying to do. What's down here? Nope. See, so like the other thing too, you can tell, like, you know, this is a level 0 area for now, but immediately over here we could wander into a level 2. So like this thing would fucking probably kill our whole team. This thing over here, Bison Tor, will definitely Actually, it's only one. That might not kill our whole team. If that was a camp, that would kill our whole team. So instead, let's, we need to fight. Well, we need to go to Woodsmoke. That's first and foremost what we need to do. So we'll move Fellow over there. Yeah, that's fine. Fellow's gonna hang out at the statue, and he's gonna jump over to Woodsmoke next. And that's gonna be that for that turn. I don't think enemies can automatically attack you. I don't think that's a mechanic here. Alright, so that's gonna be... I would like to fight that thing, but I want to get full experience for everybody. Let's pop over to Woodsmoke. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna try and sneak past. Look, I passed it. You know, I don't want to fight that thing by myself. I could probably beat it, but I'll probably end up losing most of my health. Alright. Here's Hildebrand. Always good to see new faces join the quest. I am Hildebrand, the Queen's agent overseeing things in the Guardian Forest. Things are bad here. Really bad. Great, thanks, Hildebrand. All signs point to some evil folk who have locked themselves away in the glittering mines. Does this bullshit all the way up here? Hey, look, a cult device. I'll work on getting you down there. In the meantime, a strange contraption has been spotted. Go, investigate it. Oh, and by the way, here's a cult down here. Some angry folks in fancy robes have made themselves right at home. Best prepare for a good fight. Great. Complete them in any order. Wonderful. All right, so here we are at Woodsmoke. Look at the services. I don't need any of these, but in any town, you can stay at the inn, which is going to heal your HP, a good amount of HP, and focus. I don't know if the inn always replenishes 100% of your HP or not. So far as like Derek and I have gotten in this game, it does. You know, it will heal you, but I don't know if like when you get into like hundreds of health, if it doesn't replenish the full way. So like I said, I'm not sure, but for the most part, that fully heals you. Meditation will fully restore your focus points. Healer will fully replenish your HP and remove ailments, and blessing will remove all curses. So you got to pay, you know, a certain amount of gold based on that. Let's check the market. See, so there's various stuff in here. That is like a direct upgrade to me. The only thing is extra damage, but reduced accuracy. Increased damage against beasts, but worse evasion. Here I have damage against flying, and I have better evasion. So here it's like it's better damage, but you know, it's reduced evasion. So it's like you gotta constantly, oh, and I gotta pass 4 checks instead of just 3. So you gotta weigh these things. Here we got a wand, we got a loot, which the loot would be for our bard over here. Quarterstaff, that could be for our hunter if we wanted. You know, but here, then the trade-off here is, though, even though it's a awareness weapon, you know, I lose the evasion, but I gain 4 speed, and you know, I gain an armor, and I have a little bit more damage. So that might not be a terrible item for me to invest in. And then here's just you know, better armor. Some of them are a little more pricey than others, and we'll probably want to upgrade our pipe at some point, because that will allow us to heal better using herbs. So there's nothing on there. I am going to do this bounty to reduce chaos, because you can see up here this timeline. This is the day, so these are the turn timeline. We're gonna, in 4 days, gain a chaos in the world, which I think at level 1 increases the health of everything on the map by like 110%. I think it increases health and damage by 110%, and I'm pretty sure things spawn more often, so even 1 chaos is a fucking pain in the ass. So I usually try to do anything to get like reduce chaos as quickly as possible. Even if it hasn't popped up on here yet, if we, you know, clear this quest, this will disappear from the timeline, and then we won't gain any until this one pops up. So sure, let's do that. Look, we got to kill this cult acolyte. Kill the chaos cult acolyte. Wonderful. Let us venture this way. Oh, I got an energy boost. Sick. And one more. Awesome. Let's take a look at the random things that we have here on the map. So this is where we need to go. Glittering Mines, level 2. If we went there right now, we would get our asses kicked. Here is a Chaos Leader. He's level 1, so he's gonna be tougher than our team can handle currently. But he's only a level above us. This guy, he's also level 1, so these are pretty much on par with each other. So I think what I'm gonna do is, well, we gotta venture over here. Yeah, focus, blah blah blah. Okay, so this works. This cult device is gonna be based on my talent. I have high talent. We're going to pretty much guarantee our success with that. And we're going to do 1 life. So lives are pretty much anytime a teammate dies, you can use a life, like redeem a life token to bring them back onto the field, bring them back to life. So if you run out of these, it fucking sucks. That pretty much, if you're out of these, your like time is very numbered in your campaign, because it's nearly impossible to get any more of these unless you get random events like the cult devices and like shit like that. There's pretty much no other way to get these. So when these run out, you're fucked. So you really want to focus on healing and your people not dying, which can get pretty difficult, because also as this goes on, like as each full day passes, like things just continually get stronger. I think like we were dicking around in one place for too long in our current playthrough, Derek and I, and like all of a sudden everything jumped from being like our level to being like 2 levels above us. So then you're stuck in a region and everything around you will kick your ass, and it's like you're out of lives. It's like you have 2 chaos on the field and you have a scourge coming. It's like pretty much you know that your days are numbered. So this game, it's simple, but it's also very complex, and it can prove to be pretty difficult at times. Nice. All right, cool. So we got a level. Great. Let's I really don't want Fellow to be under leveled. But we also can't just like stand around and waste all these turns. So fuck it. Let's fight these crows. I don't give a shit. We're just gonna fight them straight up. They're gonna attack us 3 times in a row. Damn! The thing took my tinder pouch. I didn't even know there was a fucking thing. I hope I get that back. Shit. I didn't know crows could take your fucking items. Stupid ass crow. Nah, this time, crow. I kind of fucked that up. All right, so you also got to keep in mind, like, I forgot a splash attack. Like, this will only work against things that are immediately next to each other. So this would have been good to use in the middle. I should have kept that one alive and killed one of the ones on the end, but it's fine. So we're gonna beat the shit out of this crow, hopefully. Nice, killed it. Good night, crow. Enjoy being crushed by a mallet. Oof, owie. Please give me my shit back. Alright, he didn't want to die that time, so now we're just gonna kick his ass. There you go. Good night, crow. See you tomorrow. Nice, so I got my tinder pouch back. We got some gold. We're just gonna share the gold. Replenish focus. We're going to collect that. Purify scroll. We'll collect that with her. Wonderful. All right, and then we are going to end our turn early, and we're gonna gain 1 HP. All right, Fellow is gonna bring his ass all the way down here. We're gonna call that a turn. All right, so really we kind of need to explore up here a little bit. And I'm out of turns, that's fine. We're about to get a chaos here in a second. Should have them all stick together and fight a bunch of shit. Instead of splitting them up like that. Because we're burning through turns and not really accomplishing a whole lot. But it's fine. We'll kill this swarm of bees together. Look, and we successfully ambushed them. So that means that I start with the turn. Great. I think we should all be able to attack first. Oh, wait, no. That's right. So that's what ambush means. So it was going to be a swarm. It was going to bring in the other bees around them. And we ambushed successfully. So now we're just going to kill this one bee ourselves. Just like that. Good night, bee. Great. We got 1 XP. That was super not worth it. Oh, but I can continue to explore. What do we got? Nothing exciting. I'm just kind of wasting a whole bunch of time right now. Trying to fight shit. Ow, fuck. Oh, this Beastman Warlock popped up and now I gotta fight him. Unfortunate. And for some reason he gets to attack. Oh, because he ambushed me, I guess. Alright, well, let's break his bones. That was a shit fucking roll. Man, he is fucking me up. Get fucked. Great. Got some coins. Permanent +1 to armor. Okay, that's sick. Nice. And let's continue on our path. And let's fucking stop. Alright, let's see. So I should bring... Okay, I'm gonna bring all of us into the fight. We're gonna try and ambush him successfully, so now we get to kick his ass, and he has to be by himself. Okay, this is going back to the physical armor. The enemy is armored. Physical armor is represented by the blue shield underneath the health bar. Armored enemies will block the value of their armor for all physical attacks. Magic and piercing attacks are unaffected. So I can still do, like, my base attack is like 6 with Sestra. Like, she can just... You know, she'll do 6 damage, but Grugnir and Fellow, they're only going to do, you know, 4 damage or 9 damage or whatever, respectively. So he's got a shield. Let's say fuck your shield, buddy. Didn't work. All right, let's say fuck your shield again. There we go. Nice. I was having a bad day. Hey, you think I beat the shit out of Sestra? But it's okay. She's gonna murder his ass. See you, bitch. The power of music compels you to die. Alright, we are going to... Let's give that all to Fellow. Wooden round shield. Okay. So you see, this is a direct upgrade currently. It gives me +1 magic resistance. I maintain my armor, and I maintain my ability to taunt. So we're just going to throw that on. Awesome. And... We're gonna end our turn. All right, let's just fight him straight up. Using belt items. Most items on a character's belt can be used in and out of combat by selecting them on your turn. Sure. I don't need that currently. Kind of shit. Now he's big dead. Oh, well, not from that. Now he's dead. See ya, bitch. Damn, his fucking staff went flying. What do we get? Share some gold. Sick. Great. See, so now we let so much time pass that now we've gained a chaos, all right? Rosamund says, everything appears normal, yet things could change rapidly for the worst. Pray, go about your quest. The chaos increases. Enemy health now at 110%. Chaos is creeping into the land. And you see it pops up very quickly. Rising Chaos will introduce new challenges. Completing main quest objectives and destroying chaos generators will remove existing chaos and future chaos events from the timeline. Great. So we should probably stop fucking around, and we should probably try and fight some of these fuckers. We'll do this first because this is like the side quest. Great. It's a nice day. Grugnir's gonna... She's gonna drop down that tent. She's gonna heal up. Nice, terrible roll. See, also this too. So now some of these tiles have random effects. I don't know why that skull appears on that one. Is that like an instant death tile? I don't know. We're gonna avoid it. Devious Enchanter. I have no luck. Determine your fate. So I can either gain +1 max focus, regain all focus, nothing, lose a turn, or lose all focus. Trash. So now I just lost a fucking turn for 0 reason. And we're just gonna fucking end it there. Great. Oh, that's fortuitous. We're gonna lose all our gold. Let's give it a shot. And we lost all our gold. Thanks. Nice, terrible check. Nice 78 talent, but I failed 2 of those checks, so that's pretty fucking awesome. That's the fun part about this game. You get into it, you begin to realize that, like, enemies have 100% success rolls all the time, and it's like, you're fucking failing shit that you have, like, mega high stats on. Like, dude, you got 78 in a stat, and you're failing, like, 3 out of 4 checks. Fucking sucks. Fucking sucks, especially when it starts, like, having important effects on you. I'm just gonna have her hang tight. We're trying to get the whole party here. Nice. Idiot misses his turn. Sick. For some reason we just lost 2 fucking time on that. So that's fine. We're gonna come here. She's gonna rest. See, she gained a little bit of focus. Next turn, I'm probably gonna have her meditate there. Grugnir, just fucking hang tight. I feel like I'm being very inefficient here. This game is a lot different when you're the one making all of the decisions. Like, I like it better when I only have to control one character. You know, then everyone can kind of move autonomously. You don't think about it as much. You don't overthink shit. You just kind of go with it. All right. I think we're ready. We're all full up. Let's just fight them straight up. So, clearly, this is a much tougher fight than we fought so far. I'm gonna try and kill this fire guy. Nice dodge. Nice. Nice lit on fire. That sucks. Let's dazed fucking flame guy. Unfortunate. Not dazed. Please don't kill my acolyte. Or whatever the fuck she's called. Nice. That was a good hit. See, that's why you use your focus to try and, like, make those count. Let's fucking kill this dude. You're dead. Unfortunate. That's why I try to kill this fucking dude, for I hate taking elemental damage. Please get bent. See ya. Fucking torching asshole. Oh, God. See, now this is super unfortunate because I have no fucking healing items. We're gonna use taunt. I don't need him attacking Sestra and killing her already. She's gonna die to fucking damage. We're gonna fucking pierce his shit. Oh god, she's gonna die on this turn. Ah, Jesus. Nice, and she leveled up and got her health back. Let's go. Alright, shit. So, she needs some more gold. An old short sword. That is a direct upgrade. A direct upgrade to the axe. And I only need to pass 2 checks. I don't know if that's... I think it's better. I think it's actually a lot better. Because I think you have a better % chance to pass those. Now, the only issue is I don't have splash attack anymore. But I can break through armor, I have higher crit chance, and I have higher speed. So let's throw that on there for now. Resistance and evasion, we're going to put that on Fellow. And nice, we got rid of some chaos. But don't be too excited because here in a fucking turn, we're about to get our asses kicked. Let's bring her back there, and we're going to rest up and heal her. Tinder pouches are a very underrated item. They are incredibly useful. Let's skirt over to Arton. Oh, Arton. It's probably Orton. Whatever. Fucking goblin warrior. You want to get your ass beat, buddy? Goblin warrior. Wow, look at all of my fucking armor. Wow, I'm Fellow, the worst archer to ever exist. Yeah, I said, fuck you, bitch. You ain't doing no damage to me, boy. That was perfect. How the fuck do you block that? That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. Yeah, get fucking bent. Blocking stuff because I'm a fucking loser. Idiot. Fucking goblin. I have 4 armor. I'm a goblin. I'm a fucking piece of shit. Fucking annoying, man. All right, let's see. Do we want gold? Do we want an item? Do we want to reduce chaos? Fuck chaos. All the time. That sucks. Why the fuck did it spawn all the way up there? All right, it's fine. We have 20 rounds to get to that, so I'm not super concerned. What's that, intelligence check? That's fine. Let's see. Should probably buy some God's Beard. God's Beard. What is this? No strength. That's what I already have. Let's just buy some God's Beard. We'll buy a Panax. And let's move over here. And I'm gonna give a God's Beard to Sestra. We'll keep the Panax, it's fine. Okay. And let's end our turn. What do we got here? Side quests. A single optional side quest may be accepted from each town to earn extra gold, XP, rare items, or to reduce chaos. All current side quests appear on the upper left side of the screen. Understood. And this guy's really like tutoring the fuck out of me today. What's that? I noticed you've already put 10 hours into this game. Let me rehash every mechanic. Alright, so let's get him a God's Beard. Short bow is direct upgrade to what I have now. So fuck it. Let's equip that. We can actually come back in here and come into my bag. Let's sell this old one. Trash. And that's fine. So now everyone has at least one God's Beard, which is probably going to be useful. Let's rest for this last turn. Gain back an 8 HP. Come on, 5 roll, please. Oh my god, that was fucking trash. We're gonna fucking burn through all our focus to do this in one turn. Nice. Plus 6 XP. Hell yeah. Let's see what this something unknown is. Uh-oh. Now it's spooky time. Fucking bone fighter. Oh, not a jelly cube. Fuck. These things suck because they can poison you and they have a fuck ton of health. Wow. That was fucking trash. All right. Trash. Not gonna bleed. Does okay damage, but not gonna bleed. So what is this immune to? Stun daze. Not immune to slow down though. There we go. All right, slowed. That's fantastic. Holy fuck. That is like huge. I mean, that went from us probably all being poisoned next turn to that thing dying before it has a chance to do anything. Yeah, we're gonna fucking kick his ass. Get fucked. Let's go. Nice. We'll give her the bulk of it. And let's regain an HP. That's fine. Oh, Arton. Let's explore. What is it? Nice. Gain an item. Magic damage staff. That's fine. I don't need it, but that's probably decent. Oh, the night market's open. Hell yeah. Let's go see what the night market's got, even though I have 0 gold. Let's see. Give Sestra everything since she's going to be the one that look at the night market. What do they got? Nice, so it's got all kinds of different shit. Star Matter's pretty good, creates a protective barrier. I think it saps like, it can absorb like 3 hits. Maybe it's 1 hit per person. Damage against spirits, passive skill Inspire. 50% damage against scourges, scare immunity, cursed longsword, Jesus. 20 physical damage. But minus 25% luck. Jeez, glass sword. Seeing all these, they all fucking break. Like on a critical fail, they would all break. Glass sword. Shatter. What the fuck does that do? Just break on your first hit. Glass bow. Glass arrow does a ton of damage, but breaks on a fucking critical miss. Same with the bone bow. So we are just going to... Oh, I do have enough for both. All right. Let's buy a lockpick. Acid immunity, water immunity. Let's just give her a fuck ton of resistances for no reason. All right, sick. Awesome. So fucking fellow, bro, he is like sleeping all day long. All right, we got some more fucking skill checks over here. Oh, we gotta fight this bat. Of course, the bats all get to attack first for some reason. It's fine. I really need fellow to level the fuck up. this is where, like, not having... Fuck, dude. God, fella's getting fucked up. Hey, you, bitch. Actually, no. We'll just kill that thing, since he has terrible accuracy for some reason. Oh, you dodged that? Why are they all going after him, bro? Fuck. Good night, Bat. Fucking idiot. Nice, so he leveled up and gained health back. That's good. That's very helpful. I'm trying to make my way over here. I really don't know why. Honestly, I need to be coming down here and fighting that thing. Let's move him back to Arton. What the fuck is this? Pt.I, come on. Nice. What'd we get? What'd we get? What'd we get? Sure. Oh, and I can't fucking rest because I have no gold. So, that's fine. I need to stop being stupid. I need to keep moving people to intelligent places. Oh, and actually, can we all fight this thing? Nice, because he has support range, so it gives 1 extra tile. Nice, that's fantastic. Hello, bone fighter, you stinky bone fighter. Enjoy having 0 turns before you die. Sick. Bone club. Break on critical fail. We'll give that to her, but we're not gonna use that. Fuck, we're about to get another fucking thing here. Another chaos. So what I'm thinking is... Fuck, we probably should have fought that dude before. Let's come down and kill this guy. We know that we can kill them. Right now it's just a matter of actually fighting them. Gotta bring Sesha's fucking slow ass all the way down here. Nice, some extra XP for no reason. And it's not gonna be enough. I also have 0 focus, but that's fine. I'm not mega worried about it. Fight him straight up. Come on, you stupid motherfuckers. Alright. Let's slow this idiot way down. Hey, you ain't taking no turns, bitch. Not lighting us on fire today, boy. Daze his ass. There we go. We're gonna smash through his fucking shield. Get ruined, idiot. Ouch. Bullshit. Inflamed. Fucking dog shit. Fuck you. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here with your fucking flame, idiot. Fuck you. Sick of this shit, dude. She's gonna get fucked up. Here, bitch. You like taking turns? Enjoy not taking any more turns. Fuck. Unfortunate. Damn, Grugnir's getting fucked up. Dude, come on. Get ruined. Nice. Hell yeah. Share that shit. Nice. Book of lore. Look, so we just got 3 books of lore. So now I can buy some shit from the lore store, which is sick. What is this? Give me more armor and more speed. Sure. We're gonna equip that. Fuck using a bow. Nice. Lose a chaos for fucking 5 turns until we get another chaos. And then we'll get another chaos. Oh great, now we can go to the glittering mines. And what is this? Deliver the death certificate. Great. So what actually we're gonna do, we are gonna set up camp and then we're gonna go into the dark cave before we get fucked. The hell is this? Ancient ruins. See, like, that didn't even regain all of her health. But it's fine. Nice. Dungeons, sure. We're fine. We each got a god brand, or god beard, or whatever. There's only a 4-part dungeon. Nice, they're all dazed. Good shit. Alright, so who's gonna attack next? This fucking idiot's gonna attack next. Think the fuck not. He's gonna try and steal our fucking gold. Get ruined. Oh, you're not taking a gold today, mate. Beat the shit out of that bat. Alright, Hag, what you got? What you got? Nice curse hand. How'd that work? Better than my days. That's fine. You're dead. See you later. Sick. Who doesn't have a panax? Let's give her a panax. Wonderful. Trading. Yeah, I know. That's fine. Ready up. Who needs to heal? Sure. Heals a little bit. Wonderful. Nice. Attack down? You're a fucking bitch. Oh, you suck! Come on, dude. How you gonna fucking whiff that? Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just steal my scroll. You fucking idiot. Oh my god! Come on! Pass your goddamn checks! What are you doing? Being a bunch of trash cans, that's what you're fucking doing. 0 attack, but I'll make him bleed, so hopefully he dies on the next turn. Oh, okay, they're protected. That's fucking wonderful. Nice, broke their protection though, so that's fine. Was he trying to run away? I don't think so, buddy. And bleed should kill him. I'd hope. Pixie's getting fucking annoying. See ya, bitch. Fucking dumbass Pixie. Idiot. Hello, Bone Man. Oh, he is immune to stun. Damn it. That's why you gotta pay attention. Alright, it's fine. He's fucking dead. Actually, he does have a lot of health. Get ruined. Nice. That wasn't actually very bad at all. We'll share it. +2 armor. I feel like Fellow needs some armor. Resistance, talent, and luck. We'll give that to Sestra, that's fine. Hell yeah. What we get? Get some money. Oh yeah, get some lore. Get a TP scroll. Which should give him to her. I forgot that's based on intelligence. Yes, that is good for me. Dancing nettle. Sure. A new day has begun. Hell yeah. What is that? That's not for Grugnir. This is for Grugnir. Nothing. That's fine. Could be a lot worse. Nice. All the fucking nighttime things went away. Hell yeah. What do we get? Damn, glass bow? I have to. Someone's a break if you fail every slot roll in combat. Well, let's try not to fucking whiff that much. That's fine. Oh, nice. And there's another chaos camp we can defeat. They'll buy us another turn or two, sorta. Oh, you gotta be kidding.